If you've picked up this audiobook, you have a new product on your mind. You're working with an established company and looking to launch a new offering. You're a new company trying to muscle its way into a market. Or you're a savvy business person trying to figure out more about the markets around your existing products. Regardless of the seat you're sitting in, or the time frame you're looking at, you're searching for every advantage you can find. You want to blow the market away with your offering. Why you need to listen to this. If any of these descriptions fit you, let me tell you why you need this audiobook. More than 65% of new products fail. And that's just in established companies with other established products and deep resources. If we switch over to startups, the failure rate takes a huge leap to 90%. The amazing part is that we're not looking at data related to recessions or other tough business circumstances. These numbers have been stubbornly constant for 30 years. Here's the bottom line. These numbers are simply not acceptable by any measure, especially when you multiply the failure rates by the money invested in research and development every year all around the world. Do the math, and you'll get an annualized investment in failed products of $260 billion in the United States alone. Expand this worldwide, and new product failures add up to trillions of dollars. Dollars right down the drain. What a phenomenal waste of time, effort, capital, and business resources. This book addresses the issue head-on. It will show you how to cut your chance of failure. It's not a magic bullet, just a big step toward significantly improving the likelihood you'll succeed. Neither is it a theoretical method, but it is a pragmatic system I've used with great success. The process is market validation. It's a series of common business practices assembled in a unique way that prove the validity of a market before you make the product investment. The concept was introduced in my first book, A Good Hard Kick in the Ass, Basic Training for Entrepreneurs, New York, Random House, Crown, 2002. In that book, I covered market validation basics in one chapter. The response to that treatment has been significant, with demand coming from around the world for speaking and consulting on the topic, which has continued since that book was published. The continued interest and demand have led me to write a book exclusively dedicated to market validation. As you will see, there is nothing esoteric or magical about the market validation process. Like everything in business, there are no easy answers. If there were, business would be easy, and all new products would flourish. Conceptually, market validation is easy to understand, but it takes discipline and effort to get it done. It is most important to remember that regardless of whether you are designing, building, or selling products, whether you're in a large corporation or a tiny startup, or whether your business is service or product-based, market validation will significantly increase the likelihood your product will succeed in the market. Before we delve into market validation and all it encompasses, let's take a brief look at a key question. Why do products fail? They fail because they don't generate enough money, enough revenue, of course. But why don't products generate enough revenue? Because they don't sell well enough. Customers aren't willing to pay for them. Customers feel they're not compelling enough or not worth the value, given the price. They can't generate enough revenue to cover their expenses. Not, as many urban legends suggest, because the parent company or outside investors won't fund them. As an experienced investor and former corporate executive, I can assure you that corporations and investors will back promising products and services that show market traction. But companies have to prove customers want the products for this to happen.